Hey y'all, welcome to Royce and Crafts. Today I'm going to do another quick birthday card. This is a girl birthday card. I have my card base. It's just an A2 size card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 folded. It's just a 8 1/2 by 11 sheet cut in half. I have 3 strips of patterned paper here. These are 1 inch by 5 inches. I have 3 strips of black cardstock. These are 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. I have 2 extra here. This is 1 inch by 5 as well. And this is 1 1/4 by, I don't even know. But I will be cutting these down after I see what I need. I have black cardstock. It's 4 by 5 1/4, and then I've got some white to go on top at 3 3/4 by 5. That's going to be my inside. I'm going to use some white embossing powder by Ranger, and I'm going to use some pink embossing powder that I made combining clear embossing powder and some Perfect Pearls. No, that's not Perfect Pearls. This is the other one. I can't remember what they're called at the top of my head. But it's the other Pearl X. That's what it is. It's Pearl X. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the embossing on the inside of my card. And what I'm going to emboss is just a happy birthday sentiment. I'm just going to do fairly plain, nothing spectacular or, you know, fancy, I should say. Alright, I just used my embossing pal to take the oil and static out of my paper. I'm going to use some Versamark, just a regular Versamark pad. And I'm just going to stamp that towards the top because I do want to leave quite a bit of room for writing and messages and whatnot. And I'm just going to pour this homemade embossing powder. And I'm going to grab my card here. I just have a blank thank you card that I use to try and funnel extras back into my jar here, but I'm going to go ahead and pour them back over because I want to make sure I got it nice and covered. There we go. And then this back in the little pot.
Get out of the kitchen!
And then I'm going to go ahead and emboss this. As you can see, there's kind of some of the glimmery there. I'm not worried about that. That'll brush right off when it's done. Alright, and then I'm just going to grab the Perfect Pearl brush, and we're just going to brush the extra off. And that's, I'm going to move this camera over here a little bit. There you can see the glimmery, beautiful result we get. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and emboss this too quick. This one I'm going to use the white embossing powder. on. Sorry for my arm there. And I'm just going to stamp just a plain happy birthday. I forgot to run my embossing buddy over it. And I'm just going to kind of stick close to this top edge, or this left side I should say, not top edge. Because I know I'm going to trim it down, but I don't know how much I'm going to trim down and where I'm going to trim it yet. Alright. And this is just ultra fine white embossing powder by Ranger. And I'm going to go ahead and emboss this quick. There we go. And I'm just going to set that aside too. Alright, now I'm going to grab my card base and I'm just going to get started adhering my pieces together. And I'm just going to kind of line them up in the middle here, so they're just matted nicely on the black. And that's all I want, is just the nice, neat matte layered look. Sorry, I gotta quick change out my adhesive. Alright. And these pattern papers are from the Paper Studio. Alright, now I'm going to pull in my card base, and I'm going to just space these guys evenly. And I'll just go ahead and, oops. You know what? I think I'm gonna, no. Alright. There we go. And you're just gonna want a nice, even spacing. Between them. Alright, and then that's where this piece is going to come in, because I want this to come across here. And I think right about there is going to be good. So I'm going to just grab my trimmer. And do right there. And then this is going to be, okay, that's about, I'm going to flip it over here and trim it just a little bit and make it an even. Okay, so this is going to be 2 3/4. So then we're just going to cut the black piece to be 3 inches. Alright. I didn't get it even, so I'm going to try that again. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to do just a little bit of foam tape. You can use any dimensional adhesive. And I'm just going to line it up so it's evenly spaced. Like that. And then let's go ahead and get the inside put together. And I just realized I made a boo-boo. I stamped it the wrong direction. So let's go ahead and grab the trimmer and trim another inside piece, and we'll have to re-emboss it. Alright. Okay. I love this new trimmer by Fiskars. Well, it's not new anymore. It's new to me. But it's one of the wire ones. I love it. It is fabulous. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this black piece in my card base, since it's already got adhesive on the back. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stamp and emboss my piece again. All right. And embossing powder. And that one looks good. See, mistakes happen. You just kind of got to roll with the punches. All right. And just all right. Let's try this again. All right, and there we go. There's our finished card. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see y'all next time.